Victor Black.
Victor Black.
Uncle Victor.
Victor Black Masterclasses.
Mr. Victor Black.
Virtual Victor, the safer use model.
Testosterone cycle design, first exposure and progression, first exposure in action. Let's walk through what a real first exposure to testosterone can look like in practice. We start at 200 milligrams per week. Progress is good, but around the 12-week mark, gym performance begins to slow. At that point, we increase testosterone to 270 milligrams per week and hold that for another 10 weeks. By week 23, body fat is climbing, but labs still look good. Because we're under 300 milligrams, a very low-risk range, we continue the dose and transition into a fat loss phase.
Cycling phases without crashing hormones. During the fat loss phase, testosterone stays at 270 milligrams. Body fat comes back under control. We then return to a mass phase because 270 milligrams previously drove progress. Simply increasing food intake is enough to restart growth. This continues for another 9 weeks before progress slows again, now around week 42.
Escalation, hold phase, and health feedback. At this point, testosterone is increased to 350 milligrams per week. Progress resumes for about 10 weeks, but health markers begin to deteriorate and appetite declines. That's the signal to stop pushing. Testosterone is reduced back to 200 milligrams per week for a 10-week hold phase. This single example shows how nearly an entire year of progress can be achieved above TRT levels with minimal health impact when dosing is strategic.
Starting the second mass phase. Now we begin the second mass phase. The athlete is back at 200 milligrams, but they were previously progressing on 350 milligrams. The goal is to return to that level, but not immediately. We escalate over 3 to 6 weeks using 50 to 100 milligram increments. This approach applies whether someone uses 300 milligrams or 3 grams per week. Why gradual escalation matters. Rapid jumps in dosage cause rapid strength increases. Connective tissue doesn't adapt that fast. Sudden increases also drive water retention, blood pressure, and systemic stress. By escalating gradually, we spread strength gains over time, protect joints and tendons, and reduce acute side effects. There's no direct research on this, but the rationale is sound, and the trade-off is minimal. Finding testosterone tolerance in advanced users. With intermediate and advanced users, cycle design becomes more nuanced. Some athletes arrive using high-dose testosterone, multiple injectables, and aromatase inhibitors. The first step is identifying their true testosterone tolerance. This can be done by using previously tolerated doses without an AI, starting at 150 to 200 milligrams, or reducing testosterone and removing the AI. Each option provides data to guide future decisions. Planning peak dose and secondary compounds. Next, estimate the required peak dose and the timeline to reach it. If total anabolic needs are 2,000 milligrams and tolerated testosterone is 500 milligrams, the remaining amount comes from secondary injectables. As escalation continues, testosterone tolerance is reassessed every 5 weeks. Adjustments can be made by increasing testosterone, reducing secondary compounds, or both. Phase-specific testosterone needs. Testosterone tolerance shifts by phase. Off-season doses may be higher with DHT derivatives to manage estrogen. In contest prep, total doses come down as less is needed to maintain muscle. Visual appearance matters here. If testosterone causes water retention, it may need to be reduced further while non-aromatizing compounds increase. Closing perspective. Testosterone cycle design is not about copying cookie-cutter protocols. It's about learning tolerance, managing phases, and progressing intelligently. Over time, this creates better results, fewer side effects, and longer careers. In the next lecture, we'll break down secondary injectables and how to layer them effectively.
Victor Black.
Victor Black.
Uncle Victor.
Victor Black Masterclasses.
Mr. Victor Black.
Virtual Victor, the safer use model.